Hi, everybody. My name's Linda West. I write books on manifesting and getting your dreams and your needs met using quantum physics and the law of frequency attunement, better known maybe as the law of attraction, but I think that's kind of overused and misunderstood, so I don't like to use that. And because, as I've mentioned before, people tend to throw that into some new age psychobabble when in fact we're talking about quantum physics, observation principle, Schrodinger's cat, very interesting things that are actually influencing your life and what happens in your life, believe it or not. Science has gotten very, very interesting. So I write books on the science of frequency attunement, the law of affinity, and I also counsel people. I have a power coaching class where I counsel people on all sorts of things: love, relationships, addictions, manifesting what they want. Well, as far as manifesting what you want goes, the top three things that people always have trouble with and want to coach for and want in their lives are: number one is love, number two is money, and number three is world travel. So I talked about money a couple weeks ago, and now I wanted to talk about love. Okay, now love is one of those things that you can't buy with money, right? I mean, you can say, oh, some billionaire Sterling, you might say he bought love. Not really, though, if you look at it, right? So I'm talking about true love, somebody that you adore hanging out with, that adores you as well. What about that? Can you manifest that? And my answer is yes. Now, first, let me start with this caveat of that you can't control another person. So you can't say, that person over there, I want them to love me, and I'm going to make that happen with the law of attraction. That's not going to happen. That's the dark arts, and that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about quantum physics, like attracts like. So I do have a 5-step process that I help people with to manifest things, but I'm going to make it really easy for you. When it comes to finding a lover or mate or somebody that's right for you, the first thing I ask people is, well, what do you want in a mate? What is it that you want? Some of the typical answers I'll get is, well, I want somebody that looks good. I want somebody that's in shape. I want somebody that's fun to be around. I want somebody that's thoughtful. I want somebody successful. Maybe somebody that is enthusiastic or has passions in their life. Okay. Easy enough to do. Lots of people like that out there. And so when people give me their laundry list of what they're looking at as a perfect person for themselves, I say the way that you manifest a person like that. Because remember, you can't just decide on one person and say, that person's for me. Now, don't get me wrong. You can make yourself more enchanting, more interesting to be around, and perhaps, entice that person to want to spend some time with you, but you can't manipulate a person, you can't control a person, and it's so much better to just put out to the universe, this is what I want, this is how I want to feel around the person. That's a big thing. How do you want to feel? Really ask yourself. Like, you want to feel secure, you want to feel loved, you want to feel loyalty, trust. These kind of things are common in what people want in a mate. And so, once again, I say, how do you do that? How do you bring that person to you? And this is how you do it. You become that person. If you want a person in shape, get in shape. If you want somebody with outside wonderful interests, get a life. Go out there and start a new sport. Take up pickleball or horseback riding. And guess what? You are going to run into other people, and this is just logic, rationality here, that are similar to you, that like the same things you do, right? So you can toss the whole quantum physics, law of frequency out the window and just go with the fact, chances are, if you become the person that you want in your life, you are naturally going to run into those people. If you want a surfer and you're surfing, you're going to meet a surfer. Same thing if you're a bicyclist and you're in a bike club, you're going to meet other bikers. So if you want to become that wonderful person that you'd like to meet, the time to start is now. And I recommend that choosing high frequencies to begin with. Get yourself happy, start filling your own cup, Open up your heart when you talk to people. Stop getting angry at the world and mostly at yourself. And slowly, slowly raise your vibration till you're a great vibe and people want to hang around you. Because ultimately, that's the kind of mate you want, right? You want a great vibing, good energy person in your life to help you be happier and to have a better, more fulfilling life together. So that's how you do that. Sorry, the buck stops here. When it comes down to manifesting a wonderful person, you have to do the work to become that wonderful person first. I hope this helps. And if you'd like to learn more, my book is finally out. Please check it out. I'll leave the link below. And have a wonderful day.